Hey everyone, I'm glad you decided to check out Seaguar Tatsu fluorocarbon fishing line. It is a one-of-a-kind double structure fluorocarbon made by the worldwide leader and inventor of fluorocarbon, Seaguar. It is a double structure fluorocarbon line that is made by an exclusive process by Seaguar that combines 200% fluorocarbon resins to give it that soft, supple, castable, yet strong and sensitive mainline fishing line. And what that allows me to do is fish this line on bait casters, spinning reels, and for multiple species, right? It can be bass, walleye, bluegill, crappie, catfish. Doesn't matter, this line can get it done, match up the right pound test, and this can be a great line for you. So when money is on the line and my career is on the line, I trust Seaguar Tatsu. Do you want to do the same? Make sure you give it a try too.
Introducing Piscifun Lunker Braided line.
The Lunker Braided line by Piscifun is increasingly popular due to its low diameter compared to other types of line. Low diameter helps you with long casts and great hook sets.
The low memory in Piscifun Lunker Braid makes it easy to handle and easy to cast. Zero stretch means extreme sensitivity and rock-solid hook sets. The Netherlands polyethylene offers incredible abrasion resistance. Check out Piscifun Lunker Braided line.
Hey everybody, Al Noriker here for KastKing. You know, since KastKing first began, we have been a leader in the fishing industry when it comes to selling fishing lines, whether it be monofilament, Fluorocoat, or certainly our braided lines. In fact, we're one of the largest sellers on Amazon today of fishing lines. So the one thing that we've been missing from the very beginning is to have a great quality fluorocarbon, true 100% fluorocarbon fishing line. But what I have to show you today is the new Kovert fluorocarbon line. Brand new from KastKing, 100% fluorocarbon line, made in Germany from a factory that is absolutely one of the world leaders in the technology for building true fluorocarbon fishing lines. You know, it took us a while to come out with a fluorocarbon line, but we waited until we found what we felt was going to be the highest quality fluorocarbon fishing line for our customers and our fans. So we have that now. Now the Kovert is going to be available in two different sizes. We're going to have a 200-yard spool and we're going to have a 50-yard spool. The 200-yard spools are going to be available from 4 pounds all the way up to 30 pounds. Perfect for filling casting reels, a lot of spinning reels. But if you need to fill a complete reel with fluorocarbon line or just need a little bit more line, the 200-yard spools of Kovert are going to be perfect for you. If you just need leader material, we're going to have this available from 4 up to 50-pound test in the 50-yard spools. And I'm going to show you on the 200-yard spools. I love this feature because they're going to have this really nice leader dispenser or line dispenser built right into the packaging. It's going to be very easy for you to manage this line. It's not going to be laying all over your boat or in your tackle bag. This leader dispenser is a really nice feature inside the box of Kovert. Now let's talk a little bit about why you should be using fluorocarbon. So, you know, fluorocarbon lines have become very popular. The main reason most people go to a fluorocarbon is they want line that is truly invisible under the surface of the water. The reason fluorocarbon line is virtually invisible under the surface is that the light refraction index of fluorocarbon material is about the same as water, which makes it virtually invisible. Some of the other advantages of fluorocarbon include the fact that it is extremely sensitive. So it's kind of like using a braided line, except in this case, totally invisible. The fluorocarbon line matches up very well as a leader with braided lines, super lines of some sort, so that you don't lose that sensitivity that you're gaining with a braided line. Some of the other things about fluorocarbon that are really, really important is that fluorocarbon lines are about 80% heavier than water. It makes it sink faster. Now, if you're a fly fisherman and you want to, and you're casting dry flies, You never want to use a fluorocarbon line because that fluorocarbon line will actually sink and take your fly down. But if you're a traditional fisherman and you want line that sinks faster to reach a little bit deeper in depths or keep it lower to the bottom, fluorocarbon is the perfect choice. Another characteristic of fluorocarbon is that it's virtually waterproof. So unlike braided lines or even monofilament that will absorb some water, fluorocarbon line is 100% waterproof. So it has the same characteristics wet as it does dry. That's a very important feature. Now, let's talk about a couple things that are, in some cases, misconceptions about fluorocarbon line. And the first is the stretch. Most of us think that fluorocarbon line doesn't stretch as much as mono. Well, it does stretch. The difference between mono and fluorocarbon is that it takes a little bit more shock, a little more energy to get fluorocarbon to start stretching. But once you've done that, it will stretch as well. Now, a lot of times, because fluorocarbon is 100% invisible under the surface of the water, we can use a little bit thicker line, right? So when you're using a little heavier or thicker diameter line, they obviously don't stretch as much as thinner diameter lines. Same goes with abrasion resistance. If you're using a heavier line, it is tougher. It has a little more abrasion resistance. But fluorocarbon itself, because it is such a fine material and such a slick coating, you can damage that even while tying knots. So it's really, really important that when you're tying a knot using a fluorocarbon line, you do one thing. You've got to make sure that that knot is wet. You don't want to tie dry knots with fluorocarbon or you can damage that. So, and that's not just with Kovert, that's with any fluorocarbon line out there. So really important is when you're tying knots with fluorocarbon, make sure you get that line wet. So you have the advantage with all fluorocarbon lines, especially with Kovert, that it's highly sensitive, really, really sensitive, much like braid, and much more than mono. It's virtually invisible under the surface of the water because of the light refraction index matches the water. It's 80% heavier than water, so it sinks faster. But it's great for applications where you want to get your bait down closer to the bottom. Fluorocarbon lines are really, really important for that. So finally, folks, to all our fans out there, it's been a long time coming, but we have it for you now. The new KastKing Kovert 100% fluorocarbon fishing line through Amazon, every place.
SpiderWire offers anglers the strongest, thinnest, most sensitive super lines on the market. At the heart of the SpiderWire brand is Stealth, a super braid engineered for high performance in saltwater and fresh. Stealth offers strength without thickness, and because it doesn't stretch, it allows you to feel everything from the slightest bite to rocks, weeds, or structure. Stealth is engineered with a 4-step process beginning with gel spinning, which produces micro-thin yet strong Dyneema fibers. These fibers are then bundled into individual threads and woven for uniform roundness and incredible strength. Fluorocoating is the 4th and final step, resulting in a line that is super strong, super smooth, quiet, and quick through the guides. SpiderWire Stealth comes in 6 colors: moss green, green camo, glow vis, high vis yellow, blue camo, and new translucent. Translucent is a game-changing line. Below the surface, its fluorocoating helps break up the line's outline to reduce its visibility to fish. But above the water, it appears white, so it's easy to see.
As a guide, I want to know where my customers' lines are at all times. Translucent's high visibility above the water allows me to easily track my clients' lines and help them keep their fish hooked up all the way to the boat.
SpiderWire Stealth comes in break strengths from 6 to 100 pound test and a variety of popular spool configurations, including 125, 200, 300, 500, 1500, and 3000 yard spools to fit your needs. SpiderWire Stealth, nothing gets away.
Hello, fishing friends. Tom at KastKing, Chief Marketing Officer for the company. I wanted to tell you a little bit about our amazing company story. We started out of a two-car garage on Long Island, New York with one product, our KastKing Superpower Braid. With that, we launched into 160 countries worldwide using our business model of manufacturer to consumer. What does that do? It gives affordable innovation to our products for you, the consumer. We developed, since that time, other new braided fishing lines, our Max Thin 8, our Supercast 9, and today we're here to tell you about something even more special. It's our new braided line that we're very excited about. It's our KastPro braided line made in the USA. It's very interesting how it's made. Let's take a look.
Hey everybody, my name is Al Noriker. I'm the Director of Product Development for KastKing Fishing, and today I'm here in our USA factory showing you our brand new KastPro Spectra Braid. I'm really proud to show you this line, and I have a feeling that this is very soon going to be your favorite braided line. I want to take you on a little tour around the factory. Why don't you follow me? Let's go take a look. Well, that was a lot of fun, right? I think you probably learned a lot about making braid, and you know, we are so proud about making our KastPro Spectra braid right here in America. We know that by using the best possible raw materials and utilizing industry-leading manufacturing techniques, fishermen around the world are going to expect that KastPro is the very best line they can use, and they'll look for that every time a big tournament is on the line, or simply when you need to have the very best results, which most fishermen want to make sure they have every day. My name is Al Noriker, and for everybody at KastKing, thanks for watching, and we'll look to see you on the water very soon.